This is SportsCenter AM.
Yes, it is. Welcome to SportsCenter with Amina Smith. I'm Brian Custer. You know it's moving day at the Masters. Justin Rose, he remains atop the leaderboard, but he got some big names trying to chase him down. Meanwhile, Amina, 1 day left in the NBA regular season. The Eastern Conference playoffs, they're already set.
Yeah, well, we start in the West. The Wild, Wild Western Conference in the NBA. 4 games separate teams 2 through 7, and it's a fight for seeding. Rockets taking on the Lakers and a lot on the line. Lakers clinch the 3 seed in the Western Conference with a win or Clippers loss. Luka Doncic here throws a lot of LeBron James. Does that. 2 stars showing off their chemistry. Ooh. LeBron James still got it. Later on in the quarter, Doncic drives, fakes a pass down low, sinks the floater, Lakers down 4. Doncic again, step back 3 beyond the arc. It's good. 15 points for Luka in the first quarter. Take it to the second quarter. LeBron posts up his defender, spins off him, lays it in, plus a foul. Count it, 14.6 assists in the first half. Doncic drives, gets doubled, gets it to Dorian Finney-Smith, who drains the 3, 39 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists for Luka Doncic in this one. Third quarter, keep an eye on LeBron as Austin Reeves passes to him. The ball tipped away. LeBron comes up limping. Cam Whitmore lays it on the other end, but take a look at LeBron. He's clearly in some pain, a little bit of discomfort. You can see him grimace right there. LeBron not happy as he's on the bench. He would not return to the game. Fourth quarter, Reeves sizing up his defender. Says, don't worry, LeBron, I could do this. Nails the jumper. LeBron loves it. Lakers go on to win 140-109 and beat the Rockets.
How about this one? Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets looking to get that 4th spot in the West. The Grizz trying to get the 6th spot. This is the first half. Jokic, I mean, the game is basic, but it's unstoppable. He gets the bucket and 1. Now, under a minute to play here in the first half, and it was a historic night for the Joker. Hands it off to Christian Braun. 4th assist of the game, an important one. He becomes the 3rd player in NBA history to average a triple-double over a full season, joining the Big O, Russell Westbrook. And then we get to the 4th quarter here. Nuggets down 6. The Joker goes to work. Hits the float game. Nuggets down 4. Then, count that one. And 1. Nuggets still down 3. Next possession. Gives it to Aaron Gordon. Gordon had a game-high 33. 4th 30-point game this season for him. And then welcome back Jamal Murray. He gives it to the Joker. Now Denver in the lead, 112-108. Murray, first game since March 26, had 15 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Nuggets up 6. You know, Nuggets closed this game on a 14-1 run in the final 6 minutes. They win it 117-109. The Joker, 26, 16, and 13 assists. Nuggets are the 4th seed in the West. Memphis, they fall to 8th in the play-in.
How about the Red Hot Clippers visiting the Kings? 6-game win streak entering Friday for the Clippers. Tied for the longest active streak in the NBA. Kawhi Leonard still got it. Little dunk action from the Claw. He had 20 points in the first half. Clippers trailed by 5 after the first. Harden takes it himself. He says, I could do this too. Clippers would lead 50-49 at the half. Let's take it to the 4th quarter. 6 minutes left. James Harden drives, lobs it up for Derrick Jones Jr., who still got the bunnies. Former dunk contest winner has been showing off lately, always showing up in these plays as well. Clippers up by 9. Minute and a half left in the 4th. Zach LaVine, he's got something to say. Drains the 3. He'd have 26 points in this matchup. DeMar DeRozan going to work. Fadeaway jumper. It's good. Kings down by 2. It's a back-and-forth matchup. Under 4 seconds left in the 4th. Keegan Murray gets the steal. Kings call the timeout. James Harden with 5 turnovers in this one. 2.2 seconds left. DeMar DeRozan trying to get it off, trying to save the day, but is not able to. The Clippers survive 101-100 and walk away with the win.
How about a team chasing them? Stephen Curry and the Warriors. They're trying to stay out of the play-in, need this victory. First quarter, keep your eye on Steph here. See him shake his right hand. He re-injures the thumb on his shooting hand. He injured it initially back in January. He would leave this game, go to the locker room, had x-rays on the thumb. They were negative. and he came back. Second quarter, he's all taped up there, gets the ball, knocks down the threes. Warriors up 11. Still in the first half. Jimmy Butler, Steph, 3 counted. Had 10 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists in the first half. Warriors were at 13 at the break. We get to the second half, third quarter, and now Butler, Draymond to Curry. Curry finished with 14, sat out basically all of the fourth quarter to rest that thumb, and then Jimmy Butler just finished off the Blazers. He had 24, 5, and 7. More importantly, the Warriors win this game 103-86. They are in the top of that 6th spot in the playoffs. They need to win against the Clippers on Sunday, though, to secure it.
Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves hosting the Nets. Edwards called for a block and foul, says something to the referee, looks like a little bit of colorful language right there. That was his 18th tech of the season, thus resulting, I think, in a suspension for him in the next game. Edwards, again, attacks, gets a layup to fall. Timberwolves lead by 14. Then it was all Rudy Gobert at this point. Gets one plus the foul. Timberwolves lead by 12 at the half. Take it to early third quarter. Ant-Man finds Gobert. Down low, lays it in. This is the Rudy Gobert game. Timberwolves up by 14. Yes, you heard me right. Rudy again. Timberwolves just running away with this matchup. Nickeil Alexander-Walker lobs it to Gobert, and he ties a career high 35 points. T-Wolves would go on to win it 117-91. So here's where we stand out west. The Lakers clinched the 3 seed and the division title with their win over the Rockets. The Grizzlies are locked into the play-in tournament, but they could finish either 7th or 8th, depending on Sunday's result. Time now to welcome in our NBA reporter, Tim MacMahon, live here on SportsCenter. Tomorrow is the final day of the regular season. The biggest game of the day will be Clippers at Warriors. So should Golden State want to actually play in the play-in and get the 7th seed and face the Rockets, or get the 6th seed and play the Lakers in that first round?
Howdy, Amina. I think this is a case where the NBA's play-in scenario is guaranteeing us that we're going to have a high-stakes competitive game. Because look, if you just take a look at the most likely scenarios here, it would be 6, the Warriors are locking themselves into a first-round playoff series against Luka Doncic, LeBron James, the Los Angeles Lakers. If it was just lose in your 7 and it's the Houston Rockets, no disrespect, but an inexperienced young team, frankly, that'd be a pretty easy decision to tank this game. But that's not the case. There's the play-in, and you don't want to take that risk, especially the Warriors. They're 0-3 in play-in games. You don't want to take the risk of losing once and then maybe seeing the Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round. Losing twice, you're out. Plus, there's the rest factor for a team with veterans, for Steph Curry. He's playing tomorrow, but he has that sore right thumb. You're going to get, as Steph Curry said, Game 7 vibes with the Warriors and Clippers on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, a lot of risk involved when you start jockeying for position in the Western Conference standings. You can watch that Clippers-Warriors game tomorrow afternoon right here on ESPN at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. Now, last night, the Grizzlies lost to the Nuggets and are now locked into the play-in round and now have lost 6 of their last 9 games. What's the state of the Grizzlies heading into the playoffs?
The only good news I can give you on the Grizzlies right now is Ja Morant's got a 3-point celebration that he really enjoys. You know, they're launching grenades, but they're not beating good teams. I mean, they've beaten one team with a winning record in the last 2 months. That was, recently against the Detroit Pistons. They haven't beaten a team with a winning record in the Western Conference since January. And this is a team, obviously, they made a major change with Taylor Jenkins and other staffing changes late in the season. Memphis is trying to find its mojo. It's been elusive. Ja Morant is putting up numbers recently, but it's not translating into beating good teams. The Grizzlies, as you said, locked into a play-in and really needs to find a way to turn things around, and it's a months-long trend.
Yeah, and firing your head coach just weeks before the playoffs does not help at all. The Grizzlies have not won a playoff series since 2022. Tim, thanks so much.
And you know what, Mina? Don't call it a comeback. Because, boy, the Knicks were looking good last night. Boy, they were looking good for the majority of this game until the end.
Don't rub it in.
Okay. Knicks 0-9 gets the top 3 teams in the East there. Under 2 minutes there to play in the first. Oh, Jalen Brunson. Knicks were up 14. Brunson again, laying it up again. Knicks still up 14. 10 seconds left in the second. Brunson hit 27 Knicks led by 12 at the half. Let's get to the fourth. No Donovan Mitchell, so it became the Darling's Garland show. Look at this no-look dime to Isaac Okoro. Cavs get within 3. We get to the fourth. Garland lays in. Now we're tied at 92. Knicks are up by as much as 23 in this game. More Garland. How about this? Crossover, deep 3, count it. Cavs lead by 2, 97-95. And then Garland again hangs, scores. Cavs win it 108-102. Garland had 26. Biggest blown lead for the Knicks since 2022.
Oh, I don't like how you said that. Giannis and the Bucks visiting Cade Cunningham and the Pistons. Take it to the first quarter, 3 minutes left. Cade Cunningham gets the handle of the ball, drives into the basket. Easy layup, Pistons by 6. Giannis drives inside, gets the layup to go. Bucks now down by 5. Started the second quarter. Giannis with the dunk, the reverse dunk at that. Nearing a triple-double at this point. Cunningham in transition, driving to the basket, throws down a monster dunk over Brook Lopez. Get out of the way. Cunningham had 21 points in the first half. Fourth quarter, 10 minutes on the clock. Cunningham drains the 3. You know that's going in. He'd have 36 points and 12 assists in this matchup. Kevin Porter Jr. passes Giannis inside. Giannis makes a left-handed dunk. Bucks now up by 3. Next Bucks possession. Giannis again. This is just a highlight of Giannis dunking the ball, basically, at this point. He had 32 points, 15 assists, and 11 rebounds. His 11th triple-double this season. And Malik Beasley, he was upset about that. Giannis doing a little dance.
Don't shimmy on me now.
He's rubbing it in.
Shimmy on me.
I mean, take another look at it. He's like, get that hand out of here. Bucks go on to win 125-119 and officially face the Pacers in the first round of the playoffs. With the Bucks win, they have officially locked themselves into the 5 seed and will face the Pacers, as I mentioned, in the first round of the playoffs. It's the second straight season Milwaukee and Indiana have met in the first round. Despite the loss, the Knicks still clinch the 3 seed and will face the Pistons. Well, still a lot to play for out west. The Timberwolves could finish 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th, or 8th, depending on how things play out on Sunday. The Warriors could finish either 6th or 7th, but cannot climb above 6th. The Grizzlies are locked into the play-in tournament, but they could finish either 7th or 8th. We now welcome in our NBA analyst, Quentin Richardson, right now to the show. And now that the Grizzlies are locked into the plan, what concerns do you have for Memphis heading into the playoffs?
I mean, my first concern is that they fired their coach abruptly toward the end of the season. To me, I don't know how they gained that chemistry with a coach this late in the season, and he's untested in playoff situations. So that's one issue for me, that they have a brand new coach. They fired their Taylor Jenkins, who was a great coach for them. He's gone. Then they have defensive depth issues. They injured Brandon Clark, had a season-ending injury last weekend, which put Zach Edey as the lone big for them in the front court. Then they lost Zion Pullen and Jalen Wells to injuries as well. That hurts them defensively on the perimeter. Thirdly, they have poor records against the good teams. I mean, that's not good. They 500, under 5. They 11-20 against teams above 500. Also, they 1-6 against the Warriors and Clippers. Those are teams they could very well see coming out of that play-in. So that's a problem for me. Yeah,
you fire a coach just weeks before the playoffs. It just feels like you're giving up on the postseason when you make a move like that. Meanwhile, the Lakers scored a season-high 140 points against the Rockets to lock up that 3 seed. What are your expectations for LeBron and company in the postseason?
I mean, I'm not as confident as I was last time I was there. You know, they've been getting taken advantage of a little bit defensively. Then LeBron with the little groin injury last night, we have to keep a real close eye on that because he just missed a week or 2 with that. So I don't know. I think they still have the star power to get it done, but defensively they scare me right now. They've shown that they can be taken advantage of with people picking on and attacking Luke in the pick and roll and picking him out. And they're just not as strong in the middle as I would like them to be, as for a big man to protect the paint. So that shows weaknesses for me. So I'm undecided on how far they can go. They still have the greatness of Luke and LeBron, though, so that's a major plus for them.
Yeah, you can score as many points as you want, but I'm not going to lie, Q, defense will always win championships for me. ESPN Bet gives the Lakers the 5th best chance to win the NBA championship at plus 1,400. Q, thanks so much.
them James Harden where I pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA on the ESPN.